Alright, back at the Chalice Dungeons again. Tweak my audio, hopefully it sounds a little bit better. Never really know until I play it back, or someone just says, hey, audio's weird. So yeah, let's go through this fetid offering chalice, see how good or bad this pans out. I forgot to look up what the fetid modifier is. I really should have looked. Oh well. What's the worst that can happen, right? Oh, cannon guy. Kind of wanted him to fire a shot off. That would have been fun. Not at me, just kind of down. Okay, there is a ladder. As I say, do I have to do like a weird jump? I can do it. I can certainly make that jump, just like to know beforehand. Oh, it's just... okay. Oh no, I know why they put the door there. It's probably just how the tile rolled, but it just feels really goofy to have that there. Shouldn't open this. Stop it. So maybe that's what fetid does, is it just gives like a damage up. I'm gonna take a stab at. That's fine, that's whatever. Wahoo. I guess in the end, if fetid is just a damage up, that's not terrible. I just hope I don't have to deal with the Thumerian Descendant boss again. He kinda hurt. Only upside is I think I just have to swap my gear to I think all physical resist. I just don't know what he has for damage. That's kind of the killer here. I don't know what I need to counter him besides just shotgun him to death. I don't like that. I just need to bait like a couple guys. I don't need everybody here. There's a summoner, I think, up top. At least that's what it sounds like. I can't 100% say for certain. I don't like that. No, I think that was just sound effect. Yeah. Nope, summoner. I knew it, I wasn't crazy. Yeah, so the fetid is just a damage up on guys. Now I wonder which one it is that does the poison, because I swear there's a modifier that's all like poison buildup. I wish they gave the summon guys a different appearance, because even though it's the red, kind of cracked or veiny skin, if you're gonna have like a similar red buff for damage up. Maybe change that. Just good design language. Alright, who's our boss? Exactly the man I did not want to see. This is also the melee giant. Who is, I was going to say easier, but I am wrong on that. Adept Damp. I don't think that's going to be worthwhile. Yeah, again with the durability up by just like 4 points. Just isn't enough to sell it. Oh, we have the ghost again. I think they're just out there. Man, you don't realize how nice it is having, like, the sentry torch in Elden Ring. Just making invisible enemies visible. Okay. Cursed fire, not even gonna look at it. I mean, I'll look at it. It's gonna be terrible, but we'll look. Don't remember which of these it was, but they're both not that good. I need to go through and sell all these. They're not worth anything, but I just don't want them clogging my inventory. Oh, and if you can, tell me how my audio is. I keep monkeying with it, and I never know if it sounds right. Because if it sounds good to me, that's just me, and I'm going to naturally be a bit more forgiving for myself. sometimes. I knew it! I thought it would be a trap, but I was like, oh, I'll just trip it and see what happens. And it was one. Shouldn't have tripped it. Uncanny Saw Spear. What's your slot difference? It's triangle again. Okay. I was kind of hoping for something different, but this is only like a depth 2, so getting starter weapons as variants makes sense. Can't be giving out all the cool stuff early on. God, that guy's aggressive. I kind of paid for it, so... Yeah, that's everything here, because this went to this room with the 3 guys in the corner. Got everything above. I think we just push on to, like, the floor proper. That's an undead giant. I am not eager about that, especially considering we have all the flammable oil here. Methinks there's a plan that goes... And he has a cannon. Yep. Me thunk correctly. Because you probably fight him, he pops a shot, hits the oil, ignites the whole area, and you die. Might as well kill him. Get him out of the way. And he's not sitting in oil, so I can't even try to cheese that. A lot weaker. Forgot he's just not a boss variant. That's it? Oh, I guess it's go down and through, but we could have just had one door. Timed it perfect. For once. Okay, empowered cleaver man. And a bagman. I'm just not gonna fight him. I don't have to. I got my door open. This is all extra. I got the chests. Why should I fight in a situation that I don't have to fight in? Please, just give me more of that fight. I can do that all day. What likely garbage blood gem did we get? Ooh, that's a nice droplet. Wow. That is awful. I hope that wasn't the one I got, because weapon durability down 36 for 15% blunt damage. At least humor me with something a little bit better than that. This was a fast layer 3. Which I can't say I'm mad about. Just surprised. A lot of stuff for extra runs. Oh, that was real. I guess we get a bonus loot room. Full of... nothing. A bonus loot room full of nothing. Yeah, this was kind of a scam. Alright, I guess. All I get is the warm, fuzzy feeling of finding a invisible wall, or illusory wall. God, those fireballs hurt. Every time. That felt weirdly generous. Like, I even know that was a bad shot on my end to be given that for free. Yeah, I cleared this because fireball guy. Just didn't notice the door there. I didn't pull a ladder though. Oh, I don't need I don't need a lever for that. It's next door. Unless not. Okay. Please don't be the Thumaru descendant. It's him. Ah. Come on. I cannot land a parry on him to save my life. I guess just dodging is probably better than trying to shotgun him. What does the cold blood gem do? Probably nothing good. I mean, that's not bad. I just don't think the arcane scaling is going to benefit me at all. I feel like it's kind of moot, but whatever. Now to just offload a ton of garbage. I'll leave the scaling ones. I don't think they're that good, but whatever. Yeah, it's a good pruning of that. Made a good amount off that too. What do I need to level?
Welcome. Very well, then.
Yeah, I don't have enough. Ah, that's just a straight upgrade. That's pretty cool. Now that's done. Yoink that chalice. And we're on to our next one. Our first Hintertomb one, which is a fixed one. Since this is also a depth 2, I don't expect much for loot. Probably realistically more of the same or even worse blood gems. Maybe a weapon? Probably not. I knew there was going to be guys with Molotovs up top. There always is. Oh, the crazy guy! Oh yeah, I haven't faced those yet. Oh. I remember I hated them. I will probably grow to hate them once more. I'm gonna keep going below. I don't want to clear part of an area and then forget about it. Unless this all loops back on itself, which I think it does. Wow. 6 pebbles. What a mighty haul. With that, my family can survive the winter. Yeah, so it all just looped. Okay, we're good. I'm trying to decide if I need more stamina or not. On one hand, it is useful, but as it stands, I can get a combo off and have enough to dodge away. The only way I could see it being useful is if I somehow pull, like, blood gems that have absolute insane stat blocks that are like 20% higher stamina cost, but a 50% damage up. Where I can actually sit down and be like, okay, yeah, I'll just soak the difference with a bigger stamina bar. But I don't think I'm getting anything like that. I don't even know if that's possible. I've never farmed deep enough or long enough to see what like a god roll blood gem even looks like. I'm curious though. Because I feel like almost every weapon has its own god roll. Because like I can't really, with any reasonable amount, use like a fire blood gem. Because it just nukes all my extra damage. but I bet there's a weapon that really benefits from it. Just like I know Bolt works really well on the Tonitrus. It would be cool to have like a fire Tonitrus where you literally just go wall bam and it's now fire. But I also understand why they don't, because otherwise you just have 4 flavors of everything. And then people aren't going to really experiment or try a new weapon. They're just going to go, oh, I'll hold out until I get the version. Or you would get the guys like we see in Elden Ring who have like 2 or 3 of the same greatsword with different weapon arts so that they can just flip flop as needed. Yeah, that's a trap. After this fight, I can level, and it's just a boar. Okay. And insisted on a fisting. Radiant blood. What are we looking at? It's okay. There's probably a build for it, but 3% stamina cost reduction just isn't that great. I can't see that really, in a grand scheme, paying for itself. Especially considering my other options in this category. It's like, okay, slightly better poison, 8 strength scaling, just a bunch of physical attack when at full HP. Hard sell, that is for certain.
Welcome, what? Very well.
Yeah, level 100. People already have the game beat at this level. But I am not one of those people. I power level till the end of days. Man, these guys used to freak me out. I was really bad when I last played this because now it's just like, oh yeah, just dodge. It's not that hard to dance around most of these guys. Wish we got the big fishing hook. I don't know what the trick would be, but it'd be cool. Merry Fistmas! Running around giving people Fistmas presents. Oh, poison goop. That was very close. I'm amazed I didn't get poisoned. Aw, there's nothing down here. Oh, this area does not look entertaining. One giant... Yeah, one giant. And the jiggliest bridge known to man. Yeah, now we're starting to get all the stuff. Poison goop, poison fog. I think that giant is now poisoned. That's honestly fine. If I have to deal with him at half health, I'll take it. At least it's not like Elden Ring, where if you roll in the goop, it stays longer. It is a cool mechanic, I will admit. It just really sucks. Oh yeah, he got poisoned. I'm just gonna slowly move this way then. Let that poison run its course. Yeah, I'm gonna quick armor swap for like max poison resist. Yeah, he really just stood in the swamp and took it. It kind of feels weird because I'm so used to FromSoft bosses being like, yeah, we're actually like 98.5% resistant to poison or immune, and having one in a poison swamp just be like, yeah, if he touches it, he's gonna die. It feels so out of place. Can't just leave the item there, I have to get it. Not really worth it. Even though I could realistically use the throwing knives, especially some of these rooms where I'm trying to pull a couple guys away from the group. thought I was far enough away from the middle. Guess that teaches me. Hey, giant blood beetle, or bloodsucker monster. I don't know why my mind completely glossed over mosquito. Ah, hell. Okay, where's the boss then? Oh, it's there. Okay. I thought I missed it between the two areas. Someone else falling prey to poison goo. Yeah, it's dark, and this is with a lantern on. I kind of wish we could get like an improved lantern. And the wild thing is, I actually turn my brightness in these games up. I never follow suggested like darkness levels because I find them too dark. Both for like streaming and recording, but also just playing in general. Ah, I knew I was gonna trade on that one. This type of game is hard enough, right? Especially Bloodborne. I can't talk on Sekiro, I never played it. Like, Bloodborne, the game's challenging enough with it more or less just being parry-centric and not having a caster. roll, so I can't even do my usual shtick. So it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna make this harder on myself. That's why I power level. I'm level 100, and it's like I'll still farm out levels. I don't care. I'm here to just beat monsters to death and have fun. I understand why people do challenge runs. I just don't do them. And especially when a lot of times I find challenge runs. There's two kinds of challenge runners I see. There's guys like Bushy, Little Aggie, the dude's Distortion, who they just mastered the game to the point where you can give them anything and they're like, oh yeah, I can do this no hit. And then you get the dudes who are like, yeah, I do a level 1 run, but I abuse stagger, bleed, frostbite. And it's like, oh, so you just rely on percent damages. Naked fist only? Yeah. Oh, have you seen? There was a guy who did an Elden Ring kick only run. He fought Melania. It took him 4 hours to kick her to death. I was like, nah, I'm not. You have to be insane to sit down and be like, yeah, I got 4 hours. I'm going to use the weakest possible attack on. Now it's not even the toughest boss in the game. I want to see that guy do it against, like, Promised Consort Radon. I want to see the windows. Because PCR has such narrow windows at times. And to sit down and do those long kick animations would just be a nightmare. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of like weird runs. Usually, like I said, I watch like Bushy, Little Aggie, Gino Machino, just because they'll be just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do like a Dex only run. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's something I think is a reasonable challenge run. It's not insane. But yeah, like the crazy ones. Like I can't remember if it was Elden Ring or DS3. There was a guy who did. I've seen people do Dance Dance Revolution mats. I think there was a guy who hooked up bananas so that when you'd press a certain banana, it would actually be a button input. And oh, she was the one who did the dance pad. Okay. But there was the banana one. I've seen someone use a Donkey Congo drum. It's moments like that where I'm like, okay, maybe you need a new game. It's cool, but if I ever have to witness a man Congo drumming to beat an enemy, I'm either trapped in Portland or I think we've kind of crossed the Rubicon. Hardcore gamer, right? Oh, I want to see people do that though for PvP because the sheer disrespect of getting your ass beat by a man Congo drumming is just. I would uninstall. I'd just be like, nah, I'm done. How do you come back from the shame of being Congo drummed to death? I remember someone, it might have been Distortion, but somebody did multiple games at the same time. So their inputs were applied to both games. It's just like, how? Please. Why is your weak point up top? Yeah, there's so many speedrunners who've done just the wackiest things. It's fun though. I have a lot of respect for it because I've I will say I find it more interesting when people do that than to sit down and just be like, I have shaved this game down to its absolute bare minimum. Because that kind of stuff is cool, but it also kind of sucks 'cause it's always like glitched to hell and back. I've seen people find weird spots where you can like jump up walls, run across part of a skybox. It's like that just doesn't feel. It doesn't feel as sporting. Pale, skinny, charged at me with knives. I believe I just found the Skid Row tile. Now we just need to find the Figueroa Street boss. Summoner, where are you? Okay, no other summoner. No, this isn't my first time. It's the first time in a long time. I'll say that, because I got this when the game launched, beat most of it, and then I quit because I was terrible. And I had the combat skills of a toddler. Like the guys who freak out and sprint at you, I hated fighting them. I was like, oh god, these are so difficult now. You know, playing through Bloodborne, DS3, and Elden Ring, now I come back and I'm like, oh yeah, just boop. Okay, he's now completely exposed, hit him. I've played every Souls game except Sekiro because when I saw that it was all parry centric, I was like, I remembered how bad I was at Bloodborne, and I was like, I'm not doing this. Now, oh, didn't know that was a trick you could do. I still probably wouldn't go back to Sekiro to try it. I'm not a fan. I've seen people say it's really good. I can appreciate the boss design. I think it's the possessed great ape who his head comes off and then he gets back up. I think that's a really cool design. And honestly, for bosses and general aura, that is just pinnacle aura. Him just getting back up and it's like, oh damn, that's not good. I mean, Elden Ring's a good game to play through. I've seen people like the hardcore Souls people complain like, oh, it appealed to the casuals, and I'm like, dude, who cares? Like, I remember playing Demon Souls on the PS3 and it being a pain. But it's also something where it's like, yeah, I want more people to enjoy it. It's it's a fun franchise. It's a fun kind of genre. There is another summoner. You didn't ring the whole time. Yeah, I think just a wild guess, but I'd say the reason you probably didn't have any issues beating Elden Ring is like none of the bosses or the environments are really that menacing. If they freak you out, like I feel of all the Souls games, Elden Ring has the least amount of like references for Berserk. Now you go to like DS3, the Undead Parish, I want to say it is, where you find Grey Rat. That one, you have like the guys on the breaking wheels, which you can argue, yes, the breaking wheel was a thing. It wasn't just made by Kentaro Miura, but he also had that very prominently with what was the arc? It's with Mosgus and those guys. That whole Inquisition arc kind of deal. That was a very prominent thing you saw. The bone wheels, all that fun stuff. And I think a big thing too is like Elden Ring. Elden Ring did not have like any. I don't want to say jump scare because these games have never been like jump scare games. It's not Five Nights at Freddy's where it's completely banking on it, but there's nothing where stuff's jumping around a corner. Case in point. I think the biggest thing I encountered when I first started playing these games was like adrenaline rush. Because prior to playing like Demon Souls, every game I played didn't have really crazy bosses. Now I'm so used to these, and honestly, this franchise has had such an influence on games that just everything about it has become very mainstream. But also, the Souls type has become common. Look at Remnant. Remnant from the Ashes, Remnant 2, it's just Souls, but you get assault rifles. Those games are fun, though. I do love playing those. I'm hoping for a Remnant 3 once Gunfire finishes Darksiders 4. But I think they really need to lean into a more Diablo-esque loot system. Because I beat that game into the dirt. Everything unlocked, every class maxed. Where is my boss door? This was a side room. Yup, this was a side room the whole time. I love how my last Chalice dungeon, I'd zip in, be like, okay, bonk 3 guys on the head, open a box, and be like, okay, that's the room. This one, I'm doing little loops, and I'm like, have I been here? Is this all of it? Am I insane? Stop throwing things. Where are you pulling throwing knives out of? You are naked. I I mean, I understand why they'd be poison knives if you're potentially keystering knives, but don't do that. Hey, thanks for swinging by. You have a nice night, too. Oh, poison goo, why do you do this to me? Oh, he has a gun. I thought he was pointing. I genuinely thought it was like a Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the guy pointing at you screaming type beat. Nope. Pointing at me with a gun. I'll come back to that later. Nah, we'll clear this. Oh, God. Huh. I have been bamboozled. Oh no, that would have shot me. Okay, my instinct actually paid off. That would have actually been really funny to have fake trap triggers just to just snap your paranoia and be like, oh God, is it? Nope. It's like, God, what is it? I think Tomb of Annihilation, the original version for D&D. I think that was AD&D? Or they might have remade it for AD&D. But they had like 3 traps in a row. And I want to say the first 2 were really easy and you're supposed to spot them. And then the third one, you actually, or no, it was that or it was doors. I haven't looked at Tomb of Annihilation in ages. But it was a trick like that. That was a terrible dungeon. But that's old school Gary Gygax for you. Okay, guy just dead here. Sudden monster death syndrome. Okay, who do... Oh, wait. Boss door is here. Now who do we have? Oh, it's last boss. Yeah, we'll top up and go in full gear. Please don't be Bloodstar Beast. It's Bloodstar Beast. Oh my god. Okay, quick. There. You should look that way. Man, I love pungent blood cocktails. Oh my god. I used to suffer in that fight. I watched a random YouTube video and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I just used these." Oh my god, it's so easy now. Admittedly, I'm also overpowered, but being able to just be like, "Hey, idiot, look there." Not enough for a level. Or do I have enough? No, probably not. But that is another Chalice dungeon down. Let's start another one. Oh yeah, I have to do that. Yeah, let's conduct that ritual. We'll get that started. Let's get you going. I won't do fetid for this one. We'll do fetid for the next. We'll get a lower going. I don't have enough eyeballs. Excuse me, good messenger, do you sell eyeballs? And we'll do that. Get fetid. Now we got a bunch to go through. And I know what level, or how many runes,
home, good
echoes, souls,
Very well, let me...
leveling currency. 61,500.
Farewell.
Alright, yeah, I don't need to replace anything. Ah, the spiders. I remember these guys. This always stuck out in my memory of playing Chalice dungeons because you'd have to look up. That's why every Chalice dungeon I've done, I've looked up when I'm entering a room because they'll hang out in the ceiling and drop down on you. And I couldn't remember which one they showed up in, so my paranoia just took over. Yeah, I gotta get back to my normal, better armor. because that hurt. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. That is better in everything except frenzy, and I don't think I'm getting frenzied anytime soon. Famous last words. Yeah, we'll do that. I hate how I always look like an absolute goober. Drip Souls does not exist in this game. Okay, whom's to be down there? No one. Okay. I tried. Oh, you're new. Never seen you before. Looks cool though. Okay, I got turned around somewhere here. There we go. I was like, I know I went through here, but I need to find my exit. I have to say, it's so nice being able to just disable traps by breaking them. Going through Elden Ring and having a button that just will always shoot you is so annoying compared to just being like, yeah, you see that ugly looking statue guy there, just punch it. Your problem is now solved. That said, it is a nice, consistent threat. Players can't be... Ah, summon spider. Okay, where is she? Yeah, we'll deal with Ballista, bro. It's not even a ballista, it's just a crossbow that had just insane impact. Need a guy with the ancient Greek belly bow. I think it's the Gastrophetes. So cool. Alright, Spy Diddler, come on down. Okay, let's try to spread everybody out here. Really wanted that parry to work. That would have been perfect. I'll take that one. ugly trade, but it was worth it. God, that was really nasty set of trades. What was that? Floor... Was that floor... No, that was floor 2, right? Yeah. No, that was floor 1.
Very well, let...
Yep, floor 1. Whenever I get around to getting the Executioner's Gauntlets, it's over for every one of these bosses. Oh. I don't know what he did. And I don't like that. Oh, right, fire. That does things against those guys. I think he was trying to call everyone to him. I can see that being a threat, but also that seems really convenient for me to kill everyone. Will I be using that as a trick in the future? Absolutely not. Knowing my luck, I would be like, I'm gonna bait everyone together, and then they're just gonna jump me. It would end up being like that scene from, I think it was Friday the 13th part 1? No, it'd be part 2 or 3, because it was with Jason, not Pamela Voorhees. And he's killing a guy, and the guy's getting like stabbed. He's like, he's killing me! That'd be me getting jumped. Man, I'd never understand the rope Molotovs and any of that stuff. I know what it's used for. You throw it behind yourself if you're getting chased, but do people actually chase players close enough to justify it? I feel like that's one of those the devs thought it would be cool, but then in practice nobody does it because everybody's either roll R1 spamming or they're just like trying to roll catch you. I gotta remember, these guys are actually tough now. I can't just run up, swing for the fences, and expect everyone to die. I got too accustomed to it. Okay, I gotta go back through. I need to know where that is. Or, no. Yeah, part of me thinks that I have to go through the door to get to that part, but there's also another part of me that's like, no, it's somewhere around here. You just gotta find it. So we're just gonna quick run through, see if I missed a door. Because if it was going to be somewhere, it would probably be like here. I was kind of hoping me saying it would like manifest that. But I guess not. Oops. Back up we go. Okay, so dog was here. Yeah, this room that had no exits. Yeah, so that has to be just further on. That door opens, but that doesn't make sense. Now, what do I know? Yeah, because there's nothing here. Alrighty then. I went backwards. The brain amoebas, they're getting to me. Whatever, I guess I'm just missing that part. If it's important, well, they should have made it easier to access. Ah, yep, so it was just literally go this way. Is that scorpion covered in its young? Yeah. That's kind of cool. nifty little details you don't notice sometimes. Man, I'm so happy they don't have giant rats. Those were the worst. It's like, hey, do you want all the annoyance of a normal rat in Elden Ring, but big? It's like, no, I never wanted that. It's just like, oh, well, you're getting it. Yeah, I'm gonna go up. Oh, that was a spike door. Okay, so that all connects through. Where did you come from? Is there a ladder up, or... I think I can go this way? Somewhere? No. I'm just gonna drop. It's gonna take health. I don't care. I don't feel like trying to cross with the cannons going. Can I, like, aim? No. That's a bummer. Ah, you got me there. He's just standing there, menacingly. Odd tempering damp. What are you? I mean, it is flat physical attack. That's kind of a kick in the nuts because that could actually be really good. I was just talking with someone today about they were playing South Park Stick of Truth, and we're just talking about the differences between some of the attachments you can get that are like a percentage up over a flat number, and how those percentage ups are only good late game, and even then sometimes, you got me again. Sometimes they're still not that good. Hidetaka, Mike Wazowski, you old scamp. Always putting in those traps. Yeah, like percentage stuff can be... I don't learn. I'm too used to these hallways being safe. Oh, the rat room. Right. The rubber room. Full of rats. Crazy. I was crazy once. Man, this would suck if those cannons were going. I can't even say like, oh, I'm smart enough that I saw the danger of the cannons coming because I got read like a book when it came to those hallways. Why you got the little Neko Nya paw going on there, my guy? And what do we think is in the coffin? It is... a brand new car! Actually, I don't know what that is. Haze extractor. Does that let me... I can't remember if that lets me break down blood gems or if it's components for doing dungeons. I think it's dungeons. So if I just get like a ton of ritual blood, that I don't want, I can just pulp it into things. Don't know how good that's gonna be, but I got it. And sometimes that's all that matters. I think I went the wrong direction. I mean, kinda. It's still a way out, so it was just a weird way round. And whomps do we have? Giant. Ooh, club hand giant. Ooh, I'm gonna break your butt. Okay, you're gonna break my butt. My bad, sir. I didn't mean to. Fire is not that useful. God, you hurt. Can I, like... Oh, I can't even, like, trade and try to be tricky about it. Alright, do your swipe. Not that swipe. The normal one. Without your balls flailing everywhere. Sentence. Or phrasing. Please just stance break or please break. I beg of you. Acceptable. Come on. Use your other hand. Oh, you suck, dude. Yeah, I should have stayed out. I ducked out of it, and then I thought I had time. That was stupid on my part. A bit expensive on the blood gems, or the blood vial side, but Adept Damp, what are you? Probably not good. Yeah, I don't like either of those. Like, charge attacks, I am not charging, guys. And thrust would be... Saw Spear? Kirkhammer if I do some, like, sprint attacks, I think. Yeah, that's... I wouldn't do it either way. What are we looking at for durability? I could repair.
Welcome. Very well. Let. Farewell.
Oh yeah, Arcane Haze, let's see that. Can be scrapped out of various ritual materials. Okay. Essential material for certain... Okay, yep. Actually, let me look at that. Alright. There's a use for it somewhere. Anything cool? 10,000 for pungent blood cocktails. Brother, why are you charging that much? That is crazy. I want to say it's level related. But man, that is just steep. Oh yeah, I should see if I can put that tempering on 17%. Oh no, I can't because... You know what? Let's actually do it because I'm only getting, if we put those two together, 14.3%. Yeah. That was just a flat damage up. Yeah, look at that. You just lose all your damage to, like, bolt or fire. I said it before, I really wish it was just a percentage. Oh, you get 8% of your 171 or whatever, or your 247, probably your 171, as fire damage. And fire damage scales off, you know, something. I'd be cool with that. That seems fair. I still have to scale it with a stat. Maybe I'll sit down and take one of the other weapons, max it out, or at least get all the blood gem slots, and see if I can convert one into like a fire damage build. Maybe the other uncanny one. See what we can do, see if we can do something funky. I won't be pulling it for runs anytime soon because I need bloodstone chunks and slabs and stuff I don't have. But future. Let's go, last floor. Oh, am I fighting Rom? I better not be fighting Rom. Before the boss, I'm gonna have to run back and upgrade the Tonitrus then. Even if I'm wrong, just to have it... just to have it on deck. Because I know how much that sucks. Man, I hate Rom's fight. All the stupid little spiders. If it was just him, sure. I'd square up and pummel his big goofy face in, but he always has the extra spiders, and depending on the room, that could get really bad. Guess I have to just bid space flowers. Oh, my 30k. Please don't do that. Okay. A little cheap on those trades. Oh, my echoes got picked up. You would. Yep, got scooped up by Bagman. I'm just running solo. I tried doing multi for Chalice Dungeons once. It just felt really clunky, but I think that's just how multiplayer in this is. Oh god, yep. And I lost 30k. Why are there like 4 in a row? If they were a little more spread, this wouldn't be any issue. But it's just because you hit one and the next one's just like, huh, I should shoot a fireball. And then that makes the next one be like, huh, I should join in. I'll get through it, but I'm just not going to be happy. I think I'm going to have to take the one on the corner, sweep back, kill this one. I might have to try like almost ping pong my way back. Oh my god. And I have to kill the summoner. Otherwise she's just going to keep summoning. Will do. I might have to stop putting into arcane for the future and just do health for a bit. If I'm just getting pummeled like this. At least I can get these runes, but they're not worth much. You know what, let's just try to take these guys, because she's not summoning all of them. She's summoning garbage. Oh no, she summons those guys too. Never mind. Okay. We're in a better spot. You. Don't do that. Do your overhead. I said don't do that. Okay. Yeah, there's two right there. What is this? I have never seen that dog. God, things I have not seen in this game that keep popping up is steadily increasing. I mean, if you want to give advice, go for it. Oh, you. God, this room is awful. It is just everything hanging out in one room. Oh, so this is like the arcane setup. Okay, yeah. I don't really have anything. I just have bolt. Otherwise, I've just been plowing through, just pummeling everything with physical. But arcane resist, maybe? Because that... Because what do these giant stupid flowers do? I'd assume fire. We'll do Yarnum Hunter Cap. That'll help a little. Tomb Prospector might help. God, armor feels like it does very little. Okay, that's probably as best as I'm gonna swing it. Why don't... Yeah, dog, come here. I'll fight you. Or not. You know, dealer's choice. Fire paper, bolt paper, Molotov. Oh, Molotovs? Really? Oh. Huh. Oh, yeah, actually I should do paper. So I've just been really putting off using that at, like, all points. Ah, I wish Tiny Tonitrus didn't cost 6. I'm just gonna equip both of these because I can. And I don't need sedative at the moment. Where are those throwing knives? We're getting that dog over here one way or another. Oi. There we go. Little by little. Okay, you, Mr. Man. Actually, I can sneak attack you. all these stupid things in the corners. And then the two up here. Yeah, gear setup is minimal. Sadly, I don't have the DLC. I did not pick it up. Dare I? I'm dumb. I dare. I hear that. Now, if he could just stop and look the other way for a minute. Thank you. Oh yeah, I do have flame sprayer. I have to upgrade that. You know what, dude? Go for it. Okay, maybe don't go for it. That's scary. Are you supposed to be under here? Okay, one. Only 2, 4, 6 left. If I knew I could poison these guys reliably, I would just start whipping poison knives. But, actually no but. I was about to say, but if I kill this one, there's only one left. No, there's still 2 in the corner. You know, at this point, I will settle for killing this guy, killing Bagman, and just leaving. Again, with the reaching. Okay. Oh, he's looking right at me. Okay, so we can actually look around. I have to find an elevator, don't I? There's gonna be an elevator in a corner that's occupied. Ugh. No, I can just run. You know, I'm running. There is no shame in just running. There's nothing in the rules that says I have to fight everything. And if they want to set up a room to look like this, then I'm just not gonna do it. The 4 blood vials are huge, though. Because now I bet it's just a bunch of schlubs that I can just bonk on the head and walk around through. Just don't get got. Easier said than done. If I could pull those guys, though, one apart, it'd be so easy. It's just when one covers the other. don't get to use tactics that people use. That's my job. And I do it poorly. Yeah, flame sprayer though. I was always worried because the bullet cost is so high. But I can definitely see a use for it. I was just going arcane because I wanted to go with executioner gauntlets eventually. Sometime between streams, I was gonna finish the story and actually get them. Because I got them in my first run, did not build arcane at all, and I was like, these suck. Why would I use them? And then I looked, and people were like, oh, if you build arcane, they just hit like a truck. And then I realized I'm just dumb. Because I would absolutely use them then. Really? Augur? I think I have Augur, yeah. I was always worried because Augur has... I thought it was kind of a long wind-up time. And I was like, I'm just gonna get hit every time I use this. Yeah, Call Beyond. I know that one's really high. Oh yeah, lever. Yay, now I can leave. Okay, curiosity's got me. I have to see what the messenger has. It's probably nothing. Oh yeah, more over there. Keep forgetting that one corner has them too. Alright, where's my messenger? What do you have, little dude? Oh, it's a summon. You know what? Sure, summon. Why not? Let's just run out of here so you hopefully follow. If not, oh well. Didn't really think. Oh no, because it's the last fight. Can we summon two? Because I will take two NPCs. Yeah. I'm a little terrified of what the boss is going to be if I can do this. Yeah, I've found a couple of the vendors, but I haven't found one that sells exclusive chalices yet. That's what I love about this system, though, is there's so much depth to it and so many extra things. Oh yeah, I am absolutely glad that I summon the extra help. Come on, where's the other one? Yeah, keep backing up, you dork. Yep, knew it was coming. I should probably help him. I should probably help myself. Because I need to add clear. Yeah, saw that one coming. I think I got a little too aggro on Rom. I should have just focused on add clear first, because he just keeps getting more guys. Oh well, at least we have the boss available. Yeah, I don't know where that other guy went. He just kinda... I'm not getting him now. I'm not going back, but I'm not doing the side path. Not this one. Rom sucks enough. If I had the echoes, I would just upgrade Tonitrus, but I don't. And I feel like a +6 is not going to be good enough at the moment. Especially when I have a +9. But he doesn't do much until I start hitting him. And he does phase change, so... I'm just gonna focus down the garbage. Wow, that hurts. Okay, one left, that's acceptable. I wish this had just been amygdala. Because I can fight amygdala with no issues. Just stand under him and hit his kneecaps. Stop doing that. This is more or less how my first fight with Rom went. My summon survived to like half health, then he died, and then it was just, yep, me solo. But I can do it. Let's try Tonitrus. Okay, so we're like 100 damage less. When empowered. Not bad. Stop flailing. LAPD, stop resisting. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, it's so close to... Whatever. We can do it. I'm actually gonna go back, burn a little bit of the cold blood I have, try to get some upgrades, and see if I can do something about my blood gems. Because I have to have something better for this. Quick... Nah, it doesn't need a repair. None of these are that good. Like, I'm getting 2 extra bolt, and that's it. 16% increase, but 16% is not a whole lot. Oh boy. That is a little rough. Those are not gonna get me. 1,000. We'll see what I can do. Actually, yeah, give me the extra chunk. Why not? I have madman's knowledge I can use. Then I need 3 more. I do not have enough for that. A little rough. I mean, 1 level is better than no levels. Just anything else I can do. Poison knife isn't even worth it. There was a part of me for a split second that's like, hey, I could try poisoning him. I don't even know if he's vulnerable to poison or how many daggers it would take. I could be sitting there just drilling him for 20 throws and have it not proc. And then I'm just the idiot who threw 20 throwing knives at him. But I think we'll probably just bolt paper and try that again. That seemed to work pretty well. I'll start without him in here so I can at least get some of these guys cleared. Since Oleg seems to just love taking unnecessary damage. As I take unnecessary damage myself. Pot meat kettle. God, it doesn't help these guys have the rock hard head. And so he just hits them head on and 6 damage. Makes me want to cry. Okay, you hiding in a corner, making this real difficult for me. That wasn't bad. Yeah, he should not be in there. But he is. Didn't even make it to half this time. Oh, brother. Poison won't work. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, you just wanted to hit twice with that. I have not really tried much with like beast blood pellets. It always felt like a mechanic that just wasn't explained. So part of me is like, I don't understand this and I'm not going to try. But I've seen so many people say just the beast status is super strong. We'll give it a try. gonna back into that stupid corner again. Rom loves the corner. Alright, let's try everything we have here. Oh my god. I did not know you get that much of a boost from these blood pellets. That is wild. God, this game feels like such a... Even though it's before a good chunk of the Souls games, it feels like such a departure because there's so many just like extra things of like, oh yeah, use this item and it can give you a ton of boosts, but we're not going to really explain it, but it's actually huge. Yep, he had to stop to shoot. That was his mistake. Oh, come on. I hate ROM so much. And the Beast Blood is good. I'm just getting into bad situations. But I'm gonna kill this boss. I'm getting through this. trying to keep an eye on Rom so I know when he does his attack. Yes, he's dead! Finally! Yeah, Beast Blood pellets. Oh my god, those are good. Those are unexpectedly good. I thought, this whole time I thought Beast was like a scuffed version of like Frenzy. I'm like, Frenzy sucks. I don't want to trade this risk of taking a ton of damage for more damage. Like, no. But no, that's actually really good. The fact that it's not the final floor is a little surprising, but also not. No, I don't have enough chunks. I was gonna say, do I want to go and upgrade Tonitrus now? But no, there's no point. Let's just see what we have ahead. My fear is there's not going to be backup on this next fight. But if it's I'd like it to be something easy. But... okay, so Beast Blood does give you a little bit of... you take a little bit more incoming damage. That's honestly manageable. With how this game is, and the whole focus on just not getting hit in the first place. Oh, we have a summon. That is good to know. I'll be coming back for you later. You again. he's just gonna jump around and cause problems, I'm not even gonna try to fight him fair. Like, nope, you just get throwing knifed. Ah, I got too close. I was really hoping I could just walk up to him very slowly. Okay. Oh, that was such a bad trade. I actually needed those bullets. That feels weird. I'm used to just having blood bullets the whole time. I need to get the... what is it? The rune that gives me... Oh, actually, I have it. I need the better version for Quicksilver bullets on Visceral. Because I know that's a trick people were saying with Executioner's Gauntlets, is you run that, because then you get the stagger, you run up, get your free Visceral, refund most, if not all, your cost, and just keep chaining. Always screw that up. That could have gone better. Okay, so where is the cannon up top that will shoot me when I try to get these chests? There isn't. Yes, blood vials, thank you. At this point, I feel like boosting Arcane just for drop rate is good for these. I need all the resources I can get. Yeah, I don't know why my brain thought that I could walk down that. Yeah, I'm just gonna Molotov sludge. Was this a side path? I think this was a side path. Yeah, it was. In that case, let's get out of here, get to the boss room. then double back, get the summon. And hope and pray that this works out. I need to find the... Oh, because that's not... Yeah. No. That is the way I have to go. What? So that door was there, I just never opened it. Huh. Oh yeah, that is indeed the door. Okay. Well, everything should be dead, so let's just find the lever. That should be very simple. Okay, so this was the treasure room. Nothing here. Yeah, so we have to go down and find our way through somewhere. There's nothing here, because there's no way up. This was just treasure. So it has to be this way. Or I'm just losing my mind. And I'm starting to think that's what it is. Because I'm starting to question just random things. Like, do the little dudes who have the lanterns at the doorways, do those lead somewhere? Or am I just inferring way too much? Ooh, loot. Oh, and it's 5 blood vials. It's so good. I never went in this room. If it's just you and me, swordsman, that's cool. I gotta call BS on that one. You completely 180, but you know what? That's fine. I know where to go, and it's right by the entrance. I will get my 100,000 back easy. And it's a resupply, so kind of a win for me. And the guy didn't even scoop up my echoes, so I get this all back with no issue. Oh, and it's one tap. Smooth. Yeah, just being able to resupply feels so good. I'm so used to not having to worry about it that the moment I'm actually concerned, it's like, oh, this is a problem. And finding anything feels so much better. Normally I'm like, oh, it's 3 blood vials. Now it's like, oh my god, I needed this so bad. Alright, old hunter, whomever you are. I could go do the side room. I'm feeling just getting this boss done. If anything, I'll come back and do it later. Okay. Wait for my boy to catch up. Just in case I need it. Don't like the wheezy rasping I hear. But who are you? Oh. I mean, that kind of sucks, but also, isn't he just like... Oh, wow, that was... different. I was not expecting to just get One Punch Man by him. I hope fire is your weakness. Okay. You hit hard. Oh, why do you keep being difficult? I feel like half the time the camera is my enemy. That fire paper's already out, which kind of blows, but... Thought I could juke it. Oleg, my guy, you are making my life a lot more difficult here. I mean, good on you, you're messing him up, but like... I can't even get good ankle hits. You know what? I'll take it. Ah, I used the animation. No. These hurt. Joke's on you, I survived though. Okay, maybe I won't survive. I survived! Oh, I just need one hit. Yeah, I got greedy, but I would have gotten taken out either way. That's fine. That'll be super easy, because just get under him. Don't know if I'm going to go Beast Blood Pellet or not. It is an option. Yeah, the runes that restore, or viscerals that restore stuff is so good. I feel like with how this game is built, with making viscerals and parrying with guns so important, you more or less have to take them. Yeah, I think I'll try a Beast Blood Pellet. Get under him, pop that, just start hacking at his knees. Yeah, I knew I was going to take that one on the chin. Didn't think I was going to take two. There goes 100,000 blood echoes. That sucks. Kinda thought he would do like one and then wait a little bit instead of just instantly go for two hits. And his hitbox feels kind of gross, but whatever. If I'm really that stressed for blood echoes, I can farm. I think I might wait for him because it seemed like he drew a bit of the aggro when I stepped in. Yeah, I'm not sure what I have to do to dodge that one. Oh, look at that, just ripping him up. Ah, went for the grab. I don't think I'm gonna survive it. Or I will. Oh, it got me again. The hitbox on that one is a little generous, but I get it. It's his weak point is literally just standing under him, so if they want to give that to players, that's fine. Give that to the enemy. Hold still, will you? Yeah, he's dead. Defiled Chalice and a Tempering Damp Blood Gem. That's probably not that good. But we'll look. I mean, it's not bad. Might be worth it. I'll have to monkey around a bit. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap up stream here. Thank you everybody for coming on by and watching. Those of you who've stuck around for a while. I will be back next Thursday. I don't know exactly what I'll be playing. Friday, Saturday. I'm either playing Resident Evil 7 or I'm back with more Bloodborne. I don't know, kind of a toss up. But either way, I'll be back next week. And yeah, that's it for now, and thank you.